Hello guys, today I'm going to be teaching you guys part 2 on how to make this pen scrolling platformer. So in this tutorial I'm going to be making the player and pen and possibly the levels. So we go back to our project that we made. Can load it in. And last time we were trying to fix the problem where the thing would not get stuck in the ground. So we fixed that. Now we need to fix this for our player. So now what we need to do is basically create a variable called or a block called draw ground from and then maybe we'll not do ground, we'll do square because we're doing the player square from, and then we will create like these two things and we'll call it center Y, and then this will be called center X. And then let's just do it the other way because it's easier. Center Y, and then we'll do we'll type and size, then we'll do side length, and then run without screen refresh, and then click OK. So now we have this block, and what this will do is we'll create like what points we need to draw the square at. So basically we can just like do like a go to X, and then we'll do like the center X minus, oh, it fell out, center X minus, or plus, not minus, plus side length, where's side length? Side length divided by 2. 2 is a good number. We'll delete this. And then this is wrong. This is supposed to be here, and then, this is supposed to be here, and then this is supposed to be here. And then we'll create another one, and then we'll change this to center Y. So we have center X and center Y. Now we will pen down and we'll create like duplicates of this. We'll create like 4 duplicates, maybe. Let's make one more. There we go. Let's clean up the blocks. So we need some space for this. We still need more blocks. We'll add pen up, and we have to change the values of this. So yeah. So basically, we'll just make the square now. So we'll create another variable, which will draw our square. Draw, and then we'll do player. And we'll run without screen refresh. Click OK. Now we have this define block. So what this will do is it will choose the color of this, the position, how big it is, and the where to draw it. So define block, we can set our pen color. I'm just gonna do black because black is my color right now, so I just want to keep it black. And then we can just like set our pen size, and I'll try like 20 maybe. And then we'll do draw a square from the pen X and then we'll duplicate this. Pen Y, and then we'll make the size maybe 20. I mean, this makes a really good, this makes like rounded square, like close to that. So now we need to now we're gonna do the draw player thing. So let's just move, let's just draw our ground. Let's put this here, this here. We'll do that. We'll set here, and then we'll draw our ground, and then we'll go to our X, make the player physics, and then actually we'll also duplicate this. Take this out, this out. We need to delete all of this. And this goes here and this goes here. And then we'll put this here. So if we try, it kind of forms it, but not properly. So yeah, so we need to fix this problem. Actually, we supposed to do, yeah, so let's just basically we supposed to, so we didn't do it right. So we need to change our, I think we changed these values to -2. This one's -2, and I think our, yeah, so basically we're supposed to change this value to -2 and then this one to -2. If we try it, yeah, it basically makes our square. So if it sinks, what you can do is basically take this thing and move it more down. Or not. Don't think you can do that. Maybe let's make it a little bigger so we have a, yeah. So, you should probably just sink it really small and then move it to here. Now try it. It sinks, but it's pretty good. So if you want to fix this problem, make it a little bigger and then, yeah, it's kind of sinking through. If you want, you can just move this. Now try again. Yeah, so basically you have this square. You don't want that little bit showing, just move it up maybe. Yeah, now it's better. So yeah, you basically have your player and pen. So if you don't want it to show, just hide it and you're good, basically. So now we have our player thing. All right, now we have our player and pen. So now we need to basically, so we just, okay, so now we supposed to, basically we're gonna draw the obstacles in this thing. So we basically, let's do 30. Yeah, so if we want to draw our collision, we need to make a block. So go to the My Blocks and make a block called Special Collision. Yeah, that's a good name. Special collision, click OK. Now we have this block here, and what does it do, basically? So basically, this block is like obstacles. So like, for example, spikes could be here, or there could even be like the thing that goes to the next level, or a portal, for example. So basically, we're just gonna like, so if we want, we can even name this block instead level collision, so that we have, where's that block? Yeah, here. Nope, not add comment. We can call it like level collision. It's a better name than draw ground. So let's just do this and then click OK. Yeah, so now we want to draw our spikes. So how are we going to draw that? How perfect we want it. So if you want to make it perfect, create a variable and call this mouse. And you can just make it for the sprite only, because why not? And then basically we'll do when flag clicked, we'll basically forever set our mouse, actually, if mouse down, set our mouse to, then we get join, then make another join, and then we'll put our mouse X here, we'll put our mouse Y here, and we'll put space / space. So we have a space between each number. So if we show it, let's show it. And now we click, if we mouse down, it basically just shows us a position. So this will help us to make our lines for the spikes. So for the spikes, we need to set our pen color to the red, because spikes are red. And then we'll set our pen size to maybe something not so high, because then it'll be super thick. So maybe let's set our pen size to 10 maybe. I think that's a great one. And then we can draw our line from what it said. So let's just do that, the clicking thing again. So like, for example, we can do like 65, 65, and then -77. And then now you choose your other position. So 92, for example, is what's here. So 92, and then do -35. So if we draw a line from there, as you can see, that's what's happening. So if we want to make the whole spikes, we can just like draw a line from these same numbers, like these two numbers. So 92, and then -35, and then maybe the y should be the same value, so like -77. But then we'll like put our x here, maybe 117 is what mine says, 117, and then we put this here. Now we have that value. And then if we draw one more line from 117 and -77, and then we'll put these two values up here. So if we do that and put this here, it should create us a spike. But the main problem is this guy is not actually dying from this. So when we are doing the collisions, basically we need to create a variable. So like when we go to next level, or we touch the spikes, or we want to restart by clicking the R key or something, we want to make it so that like we have one block, so like every time something happens, then you can just do that same block. So you can basically just like create a new block, and then you can call this like reset your player. Then run with that screen refresh and click OK. Now we have this define block, and what does it do basically? So basically what it does is we can actually reset our player. So when we want to reset our player, we like want our player to go to that position. So we basically just need to take this off, put this here, and then go to the, where is it? My blocks, and then put reset player. So what happens is basically when we flag click, it goes back to 0. So like for example, if I do like 240, you'll see that value go like all the way this side. Yeah, as you saw. So that's how we know that it actually works. So when you want yours to work, just put your values like -198 and then -61 like it says here. So if we like start the game, it just goes back there. Yeah, so we want to make it so that like this thing goes back to the start when we do that. So for special collision, okay, so now we want to have it like this. So we go to the control, grab if then, and put an OR in, and then touching color. Let's put that color like it said. And then OR will be when we die, like when we hit the bottom. So, where is it? Or Y position is equal to, or beats, and let's see this value. Can I see the mouse? I can. I think I accidentally hit the mouse. Let's try it again. Yeah, so like for example, our Y is 164. So let's just put like that value. Y position is equal to -164, or is or beats -164, or I mean less. Sorry, less. Where's the less sign? Because if you do more, then it will be like more closer to the positives. So let's do less than 164, and then we'll reset your player. So after that, we want to make like a goal, same thing as we did that. So we'll create another, um, we'll create like a portal thing, or not portal, but like a square that looks like a goal. So we can do this, and then I'm gonna just make the pen size to maybe 10. Let's just keep it 10. And we'll set our pen color. I'll try orange. And we can draw our line from 163 and -20 or 22. So we'll draw our line from that 163, 22, and then we'll put nothing because I don't want anything showing. And then maybe we'll put our Y like this. Yeah, so let's do like a 163, and then we'll do that. Let's do like -61. Yeah, like that. Now we want our values to go maybe here. It's 220 and -59. So we can draw our line from, let's do those values, 163 to -61, and then we'll put those values, 220, and then, oh, it did not, 220, and then by -61. Yeah, so now we have this L shape. Now we want it so that it like goes back. So we'll draw our line from 220, 61, and then we'll erase this, and then since this is the 220 that we just did, this is 163, so this is probably the 160. This is probably the 22. So our y should be 22 first of all, and then our x should be like x should be 220. Actually, yeah, 220. So if we draw our line, we have this. It looks so far good. Now we have one more box. We just need to get that last box. So type in these, have these values in. So these have to match with this. So then now we put 163 and then 22. And if we put this here, we have the rectangle. So there you go. This is just the lava or spikes, and this is just the next level. Now we need to create a variable for level. So we'll call this level, this sprite only. Actually, we'll make it for all sprites, sorry. Level, and then click OK. Now we need these off. And then now so special collision, we'll add the if touching color thing. If touching color, we'll make it like this cool, that orange that I showed you. So we want to change our level by 1 and reset our player. So now we want to add our collision thing to the thing. So go back to this run I received script, and then we put the special collision right here, I believe. And then we're supposed to move. Actually, you just keep it like this. Now, if we try it, oh, why is it not working? Okay, that happened. So then we put this level collision here, and then we go to X here, and then this, and then we delete this. And then this, we need to change from here, and then we'll set our player X. We'll set our player pen X to -198, and then set our pen Y to -61. So if we try it again and hit the spikes, we die. And then let's just set our level to 0. Now let's show the variable and see it's working. So if we hit that thing, yep, we get a level up. So yeah, now we want like a design of everything. So like we want to basically have the thing work well. So we create a new block. I believe it's called level collision, or not level collision. We'll call this collision, just the normal collision. Run without screen refresh. Put this collision here, and then we basically just put all the stuff here. So yeah. And then after that, we're supposed to take out this draw player and create a new block called drawing. Run without screen refresh, and then After that, now go to this block. We'll call this draw, not capital, draw virtual, yeah. Actually, not virtual, visual. Run that screen refresh. Yeah, so we have that. And now we go to now we have this drawing block. And what does it do basically? So in the drawing block, we don't want this guy here. We want to move this out of there. And then define what this drawing means. Well, we'll put the draw visual and the draw player. So if we try it, oh, why is my guy not moving? Oh, I think it's we forgot to add or erase all. Now try it again. Oh, why is it not working? Oh yeah, we need to add collision and drawing here. Oh, not two drawings, we want collision here. Actually, I think this is backwards. Now let's try it. Oh, now it did that. Now, the collision block, actually, you keep this draw visual block. You're supposed to keep it. So if we draw, yep, we have our good block. So actually the draw visual block should stay in both, basically. So now we need to basically do scrolling. So scrolling is the next thing. And this is the last thing of this tutorial. Or of this series, basically. So now we need to like basically, well, go back to the which block was it? I think it was the collision block. Yeah, it was the collision block, and we're supposed to edit this block and make two of these, and then we'll call this X for now, and we'll call this Y for now. So yeah, we have this, and of course it's not going to work too well. Actually, it does, but we're supposed to name this block draw level offside with, and then so we have this, then we click OK, and then go to the operators and grab minus sign, duplicate this, and we put our pen X, pen at Y. Now we need to add this to this, and then we have to add this here. And then after that, so we need to go to this block, and we need to edit this draw line block. And then we need to do width, offset, and then we'll call this like X, Y. And then click OK. Now we need to add these blocks here. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and let's just keep duplicating these. And then we'll duplicate this. We'll duplicate this. And then we'll duplicate this. And then we'll duplicate this last one. And then when we use this thing, we're supposed to basically add like this thing, add this, and we're supposed to add this X thing here. And then we're supposed to do the same thing for this one. And then we put our, not the X, we put our Y here and our Y here. Now we'll duplicate this and we'll put Y2 here. And then we'll put our X here. We'll put this here and this. And then on this last block, where is it? It's this block here. We need to edit it and then add, we need to like add width, offset, and then we put X here and then Y here. Now we click OK, and then then we just add the center X plus our X, and then we do center Y plus Y plus Y, and then we make copies of this. So I'm just gonna put this here, make copies of this, and I'll put this here, this, and then this. And then we'll make the same thing for the X. And then this one. Don't duplicate this, we duplicate this. Actually, I accidentally messed this up. This goes here, and then this goes here. So, it's starting randomly, so I have to start from the 0. Let's go to 0, 0. Now if we try it, yeah, we have our platform. So now we need to, I'm gonna add one more line, and then we will draw our line. Let's delete all of this. Draw our line from, turn on this mouse. Then we'll put like this -121, 49, 49 to, and then I'm gonna put like 49, and then yeah. So the problem is that these things are like syncing like that, and we need to fix that problem. So go to the drawing and go to the size. We need to do this size trick. So we'll put like 10,000 maybe, and then we can set size to 100. So if we try it and then do it, it's not going to happen anymore. So yeah, that was basically this tutorial on how to make this Scratch scrolling pen platformer, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.